The Education Minister says it is difficult for the Ministry of Education to accept the deliberate rejection of principal leadership and disregard for the established procedures for the resolving of disputes as she addressed public officers' ongoing protests against government's non-payment of their 4% salary increase, which was due in January this year.
When teachers leave the classes unattended to participate in union activities for which no permission was sought, and thus putting hundreds of children at risk, the Ministry of Education must act expeditiously or risk being seen as having abdicated its responsibility to effectively manage the education system.
On Wednesday, Minister Pierre delivered an official address to the nation, during which she pleaded with the teachers clamoring for their 4% salary increase to be patient in receiving what is due to them, citing that government has been transparent in its response to the situation.
The 4% salary increases lies at the center of the spate of recent protest actions. The government of Grenada, as an employer, has been transparent in its response to the situation at hand. Government has made it clear to the Grenada Union of Teachers that as a result of the significant drop in revenue due to the impact of COVID-19, it is unable to meet its commitment in a timely manner. The government's negotiating team further advised that the government would make every effort to make good on its commitment on or before December 31st this year, once the financial situation improves sufficiently.
She implored teachers to take the time to improve on the current status of the education system, as some parts have shown depletion, saying it will require dedication and commitment and the collaboration of the teachers and the ministry.
Before COVID-19, an assessment coordinated by the OECS Commission revealed that in Grenada, about 60% of our grade 2 students were reading below the grade 1 level. So at this time, we are dealing with both pre-COVID and COVID-related challenges of learning disparities and deficiencies.
The minister said from 2013 to 2020, an excess of $130 million has been paid in salary increases only, and government did not even consider withdrawing 2020 increases on the onset of the pandemic here in Grenada.
Despite these challenges, government is committed to continue paying various fringe benefits to teachers, which include incentive allowance, inducement allowance, responsibility allowance, acting allowance, seniority allowance, 50% concession on purchase of vehicles for all principals, and 50% concession for all teachers serving more than 15 years. 50% health insurance premium for all teachers, with an extra contribution to their family plan. In the face of all this, is it really unreasonable to ask that due consideration be given to the unforeseen events surrounding COVID-19 and the implications that government must manage? Is it reasonable to conclude that the government as an employer has done what is necessary to insulate its workforce by protecting public service jobs?